Hi, tonight we're working in the shed, the farm shed, which is in the farm, which is going to be also the farm office. And this is where we are at. We are at the ceiling. I wish I would have put R15 in here, but it was like twice the price. The cost was a lot more per roll, and it was less on the roll. In hindsight, for the energy efficiency, that there's only two options with the 2x4 wall in our area without spray foam or anything that we can do ourselves, and that was R13 or R15. In hindsight, I feel like, yeah, over the long run, probably the energy savings would have been worth the R15, but this has been framed out, and this is what we're going to work on. We're going to finish putting this lumber on the wall up there. What you see with the purple paint is this is Home Depot's markdown. It's 70% off. And we've been doing, if you'll see down the wall, we have white on the bottom because that's what I had. And we just finished it out. As long as we do the same thing in a row, it works. And then this is shiplap, white shiplap on the bottom. That's 1/2 inch thick, real wood. And then this is 1/2 inch thick pine shiplap on top, and we'll just continue. It doesn't matter if we go with the white or the pine up there. And then the ceiling is going to get spray foam because that's the only way to get the ceiling to not sweat to the point where it may cause mold. And someday I'll have the finished product of the shed and a big tour of what it looks like, but this is the project tonight. The back wall that you see over there is the same stuff. And then this wall on this side, which doesn't have anything on it, and I'll explain the outlets when I do a big tour, but basically I have outlets in all kinds of places at different levels. Some are standard at the floor, and some are at shelf height, which you'll see that one right there. And then some are up top by the ceiling for like string lights or just whatever, like a fan, a corner fan or something that I may want, because I am going to try to do some seed starting in here. So this wall is going to be 3/4 inch, and that's what's on the other wall opposite is 3/4 inch real plank. I just buy scraps of lumber and whatever size fits, and I would show you that, but it's like covered with stuff because we're moving things around because there's definitely a lot of garden stuff in here. And it's a complete wreck, which is why I'm not showing the rest of the shed. But so today we're doing the end caps. My husband finished. He's going to make a door for the vent. And then we're putting the lumber on tonight on this end and the other end. And he framed all that out to make it come out to the depth of the wall. And then he'll make a door for the vent. And then when the weather gets warm, it's got to be a certain temperature for the spray foam. The ceiling will get the spray foam. And then I will be painting the whole thing one color, and I'm debating on white or a very pale pink or a beautiful minty vintage green that I saw in a Homeworthy video. So I hope this inspires you. Blessings and shalom.